Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today I have a reading for you about somebody making plans to, I think, kind of change everything in a way that will make many of the people that know them kind of scratch their heads or question what's really going on here. Some people may consider this person reckless with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You did all of this, you didn't even really think it through. Like, why are you willing to do this? And I keep hearing that, wait till I get my money, right? So I feel like somebody's getting their ducks in a row, getting things set up to have this tower moment that changes everything. And there are going to be people that don't really expect that at all. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime chime. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I think we'll start off with the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have? I forgot my Dr. Pepper upstairs. I'm kind of bummed about that. But we're going to make it work, okay? Don't you worry. Good Lord, that's a lot of fire energy. We're going to pull one more to see what else we get. But we have the King of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the, Knight of Wands in the reverse, and then I was reading the Queen of Swords in the reverse. What? I'm definitely getting scorched earth vibes. Somebody's angry. The image in my mind is somebody just clearing a table, pushing all of the plates and cups off silverware, clinkety clinkety, just to make sure everybody knows I'm angry. There's a warning, something along those lines, and then chaos ensues. Somebody is irate. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Hello, Sid. Thank you. Ooh, I actually have a cream soda in my fridge too. Good call. This is a lot of anger. This is a lot of recklessness. This is a lot of how dare you? So I feel like somebody stepped across a line in this King of Wands in the reverse mind. So they feel entitled to what I want to say is bitch slap them. But I see it all fancy with a glove. So I don't know. It's classy in a way. Maybe they're defending somebody. We have Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And High Priestess. All right, so sometimes the Ace of Wands is a bit phallic, and I don't see it that way very often. But I do right now. I feel like there's somebody in a workplace situation, in a social community situation, in a group of friends talking about their attraction to a high priestess. And that's what sets off this King of Wands in the reverse. This high priestess is a person with two sides. And I don't say that to say that they are inauthentic. I say that to make clear that there are some people that see this person as a saint, and there are some people that see this person as the devil, the whore, whatever you want to have as that other duality, right? But there are conflicted opinions about this high priestess, and somebody makes, I think, kind of a off the cuff, I'd hit that kind of comment. Or I did hit that. I don't know. It pisses off this King of Wands. Yeah. Knight of Swords in the upright. Death. Four of Swords in the reverse. This feels like somebody coming out from hibernation or like retirement, or somebody who doesn't speak up easily or often. Like maybe this is somebody who doesn't really come to the defense of others. Maybe this is somebody who just believes like live and let live. If you want to talk your shit, go ahead. But there's something unusual about this person speaking up, because they're usually kind of to themselves, or like, how do I say this? It's not like they're constantly defending a spouse or constantly defending like a family. This is somebody who's seen as kind of like on their own. But with that Knight of Swords card, it's like, no, no, no. I'm about to school you with some truth and make you feel very small. Hi there, Dino. How are you doing? So anger leads to an argument. I don't know if it's like this comment is just an excuse. Maybe these two have been kind of chomping at the bit regardless. They don't really like each other. Or there's hurt feelings here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this feels to me like I've let you say things too many times, or I've had to listen to this enough, maybe even from other people, not the same person. But it's like somebody wants to stop a pattern or like disrespect in its tracks, because with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this is like undervaluing or devaluing something. And with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it's like somebody sees that as a betrayal, but also wants to do something to like, it's like cottering a wound almost. All right, let's get a few from, we'll go with the situations deck. What else do we have on this argument? Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. Archangel Michael. Okay. I get like a good vibe off this. If this is one of those situations where somebody speaks up and defends a person that's worthy of being defended, even though it could, you know, cause them some grief, it's like there's an angel here that's like, okay, I'm just gonna on March 21st, 22nd, 7 p.m. Suspect defended my favorite person. Whatever it is, this angel is like, okay, I got you. So I don't know who is being defended. I mean, we could also look at this King of Wands in the reverse as the angel. I'm struggling a little bit with that. I think it's more so that there's somebody watching this King of Wands in the reverse. Could be an angel. And noting, okay, you did a thing. I saw that. Well done. So we were hoping you were due. Interesting. Rescue. Intervention. I say interesting because, I used to watch Intervention all the time. Like, maybe like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. It was really uplifting to see people find a way to get through their struggles and come out looking healthier or being happier, whatever it might be, right? So I hadn't watched it literally probably for 5 years, right? And then for some reason it came up on my YouTube yesterday. And so that's weird that this card is coming out. That's all I have to say about that. To be honest, what I'm getting from this trio is that we have an angel notating that this King of Wands in the reverse, perhaps known for being kind of an angry person. I'd like to use the word curmudgeon, but I don't know if it really fits. Saw them do a thing that was good. And it could kind of add weight to a scale in terms of what this King of Wands in the reverse is dealing with. So you did a nice thing for somebody. I saw you defend somebody. Now there's going to be something that helps you, perhaps with this Tower moment. Maybe there's something this King of Wands in the reverse is trying to accomplish that seems a little daunting. Okay, I'm going to take that sideways. I don't usually do that, but I usually go off of whether or not it's more comfortable, like naturally for my hand to pick it and it's in the upright or it's in the reverse. That didn't really have a non-awkward way to pick it up. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out whether or not they want to be single. There's a lot of sexual chemistry with somebody. I don't know where this is coming from. Like we're talking about an argument. Maybe they have feelings for the High Priestess. And that's why they're defending the High Priestess. Don't get too caught up on the gender, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy. Somebody's trying to figure out if they want to be single, or somebody's trying to figure out if this High Priestess is single. But there's some some desire here, some sexual tension. Threatened in the reverse. So this feels like I'm really drawn to the word embarrassed on the clown card here. It's in the reverse. Hello there, Jeannie. How are you doing? Feels like somebody's no longer embarrassed about somebody they're interested in, somebody they want to pursue. It's an interesting pivot. Let's get, we're going to get a few from the Fairy Lenormand. So we have a fight. Number 14, which is the fox. And number 3, the ship. So the words that come to mind are sneaky link. But it could be like a surprise visit or a secret getaway. Someone has been keeping something under wraps. That's why we have somebody that's no longer embarrassed. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got to go with some more tarot, don't you think? This is the Rider-Waite. Ten of Wands. I heard I can't take it anymore. Another sideways, okay. I feel like the integrity of this High Priestess is called into question, or people are insulting her honor. Queen of Wands is, generally speaking, a magical queen, right? So this could be somebody who's seen as like a little witchy, somebody who's seen as a little bit mysterious, somebody who may be quite attractive or seen as like using their feminine or sexual charm to get their way. She came out sideways. So that's why I feel like this is the question, or this is the like heart of the matter. Like, who is this high priestess? We have the World's Page of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Cups, Eight of Swords in the reverse. So there's some gossip getting around. Sometimes the World is a card that talks about travel. This feels to me like there's some gossip happening on social media. It can be in person. It's a lot less likely we have a Paul Revere situation about who's getting with who or who slapped who. But we have some not so great things being said or some gossip spreading around. And it could be about somebody that felt like they were finally able to make a love offer. Knight of Cups is like an amorous, but also kind of like dreamy card. And I say that to be slightly romantic, but also sometimes these are like fantasies or illusions or desires that don't necessarily come to fruition, right? How's it going, Redbeard? Well, it would help if you didn't like it so much, Redbeard. Eight of Pentacles and the reverse, Four of Swords, Six of Wands. So we have, again, signs of somebody being a bit of a loner, somebody keeping to themselves, somebody not really wanting to invest in others. This is somebody who has done everything themselves. Whatever I am, I've made of myself. I didn't rely on other people to do things for me. I learned how to pay my own bills, make my own doctor's appointments, whatever it is, right? This person has some sense of accomplishment because they've done things on their own. Now, what's interesting is I see this as kind of both people, because we've got the King of Wands in the reverse over here and the Queen of Wands, which does suggest they're divine counterparts, by the way. Just wish the King of Wands was in the upright. But I feel like this energy is both of them. So maybe there's some sort of mutual respect here because, you know, I see you kind of vibe, right? If you've been through similar things, I think it's easier to connect with somebody, right? So perhaps these two have an understanding because they've been through similar issues or because they had to do something on their own. There's that Tower card again. So this Tower is put into motion by gossip. Empress in the reverse. Knight of Swords again. We've had the Knight of Swords come out from every deck. Twice in the upright, which makes me feel like while the perception may be that this King of Wands in the reverse is being reckless or doing something without really thinking about it, there's an emphasis on truth. So they're telling the truth, and that could be why they're willing to be reckless about it. Like, hey, you know, you can say whatever you want, but at least I know I'm telling the truth. How's it going, Crystal? So, Empress in the reverse, huh? Empress in the reverse is like the opposite of motherly, right? This is somebody who wants to see you not doing well. And the vibe that I get is somebody says something about this high priestess trying to piss off this King of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they feel like this is a weakness of this King of Wands. Maybe they feel like it'll at least be amusing to see how they react. But I think they expect an argument. Like throwing gas on a fire. All right, let's go with the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there's a lot of mystery around this high priestess energy. People that don't know how this person lives, what this person thinks, why they are the way they are, how they know what they know, because there is something about their intuition or their magic. They are seen as beautiful, but there are a lot of people that might kind of like reduce the high priestess to their like sexuality. Because it's like they're filling in the gaps. Like the example coming through is Jurassic Park using frog DNA to fill in whatever they didn't have. It's like people fill in the information they don't have on this high priestess just to kind of like add to the story. It's like there's some sort of lore about this high priestess. I don't know. But the other thing is there's somebody who feels they mirror this high priestess, likely the King of Wands in the reverse. With that moon card, we have two people facing each other. They have the same truth. They're holding the sword, facing each other. They have masks, but they're the same person. So it's like, even though I know how other people see you, what other people get distracted by, maybe you have a ton of tattoos. Maybe you have RBF. Sorry. There's reasons people make snap judgments about these two individuals. And I feel like there's a way that helps them understand each other. So when people were quick to misjudge this Queen of Wands, the King of Wands related. All right, we have the Five of Wands, an argument. Like I said, confirmation. We have people arguing. And then we have the Magician. An argument sets this person off. They defend somebody, and then they get protection to leave a situation that they don't want to be in. And the Queen of Cups. So this King of Wands is in love with the High Priestess, which she's also come out as the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I will say she's come out as the Queen of Wands in the reverse, but that kind of feels like the perception. We'll see. So just look at that drawing. Like, what did you say? And then like lights the whole room on fire. Like these people are on fire. It's the King of Wands. He's holding like a dagger. He's dressed like a Joker. And he's like not pleased. Hi there, Aubrey. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, John. How we doing? This is like, you don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of. And what's in the front of this magician card is the sword, the truth. I know the truth. There's something mysterious about this King of Wands as well. And some of you may know this is one of my favorite cards, the Queen of Cups standing in the middle of a bunch of chaos, but somehow still relatively calm, even though her hair is like, eh. So I think this High Priestess is used to drama, used to problems. All right, what else do we have? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. So we just had the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse right here. So duplicate. And in the same row or column. And then the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a lot of earth energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or have that in your chart. But I feel like the Tower, the change that's happening, is somebody deciding how they invest, what they invest in. I don't necessarily think it's literally money, but it could be. I think this is more so, who do I want to associate with? Who do I prioritize? How do I make like future plans based on what is important to me right now? And it's kind of thrown them for a loop. So if this is an argument with family members, somebody could be contemplating whether or not they need to go no contact. Maybe they need to move away. Maybe they need to get new roommates. This is like, if you're going to do that, I don't know if I want to be associated with you kind of vibe. Maybe I just don't want to be your friend anymore. Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Lovers. That's an interesting combination. Two of Wands. So it feels to me like this argument is perhaps about whether, or becomes about whether or not somebody's in love with this Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, someone denies it. But coming out with the Moon, they're keeping it secret. Because they have plans. Two of Wands, and they don't want anyone to deal with those plans. Or like know about them. Let's get a few from the Kipper. Thoughts in the reverse. I should have said something about it. I didn't. This is the card that I was expecting. I think we have somebody who wants to move. I mean, I kind of said that over here. I think this Tower moment could be somebody moving away from a family or a group or a place that they live. It kind of comes across to me as, because even if I'm your king, I don't want to be. So there could be a sense of maybe all of these people tend to kind of like bow to this person or show respect to this person. The perception is this person is going to move or change their life without thinking, but we have the Two of Wands. So it's that they haven't told anyone that they've been thinking about this. So it kind of feels like an argument tips the scale for somebody in terms of, do I really care about these people anymore? Do I want to be around this family or community? Because some immature comment here just like sets them off. And I see this official person in the reverse as like, I don't want to be associated with you. So like if I wore a uniform to be associated with you, I don't want to wear that uniform anymore. I don't want to be tied to you. Actually, I want more Lenormand. So this is the Golden Lenormand. Number 13, which is the Girl. This is a card that can talk about innocence. Can also talk about a new chapter. So it's numbers 13 and 23. I don't know, did I tell you it was 14 and 3 earlier? So the number 3 is important, or perhaps specifically 33 or 333. But we have somebody concerned about the reputation of this high priestess. They view this high priestess as innocent. And this mice card, when it came out, I heard innocence lost. So it's like, it's coming across as defending somebody's honor. The high priestess's honor. All right. I also wanted to pull one from the Effet deck because I feel like that's kind of the vibe we have with the King of Wands here, who's ready to like scorch the earth. Life isn't fair, but you are awesome. That's cool. So I do feel a sense of like commiseration, right? Like we've been through some similar things, or we have, you know, had to go it alone, whatever it is. But hey, at least you're cool. At least we can talk about it. A group of efforts can help you achieve success. All right, so here's what I need on that, though. I need to know if this is like justification for why this person was dealing with the people they don't really care for anymore. So we have the King of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this is for many of you friends or family they've known for a long time that have enabled them in a lifestyle or behaviors that are toxic or unhealthy for them. So this would be, you know, the person you could go out and get smashed with because you had a rough day at work, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, I wish you healing, Elizabeth. Right back to you. Did I say hello to Jen? Hello, Jen. We have the Magician in the reverse. What this person didn't realize is that their power was being like drained by the people that were their friends. 10 of Cups. The Star. But there was some healing through a love connection. That it's like the measure that you have of your power when you're playing video games, like somebody's power was regenerated. So, all right, I hope that helps. And thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Thank you for the awesome chat. Did I say hi to Rachel? Hello, Rachel. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on the next reading. If I can use my mouse. I don't know, you guys. You may be stuck with me. Is it dead? All right. Bye, guys.